All right, grid is set, we're ready to go. Upper left-hand part of your screen. Red light goes on. When it's off, we're racing. Who's going to get the whole shot? Down into turn number 2. We're rolling.
Great start, Garrett Gerloff. He's going to move over to the left too and try to chop off. But Tony Elias, that Yoshimura Suzuki, Greg, just has so much grunt. Gerloff got such a great launch, but Tony Elias is going to lead him down. JD Beach is trying to go around Cameron for third, but see what happens here, how they sort themselves out. Looks like Cameron Beaubier is able to get underneath JD Beach. Josh Herrin is trying to do something with JD Beach now as they head into turn 3 as well. Those guys are going to get a little bit close. So JD getting shuffled back as Matthew Schultz now. So JD just got a little bit out of position in turn 2.
Fast corners. He wasn't able to finish that corner. It looks like he's in a little deep. Is he going to give way?
Still got it turned though, didn't he?
Rear wheel up in the air under braking.
Cameron tried to go up underneath him. Cameron Beaubier tried to go up underneath him as they head down into turn 9 there. Rainy corner. But Garrett Gerloff is going to lead this race, Greg. It looks like as they come across for lap 1 as they head down into turn 11 now. That could go well.
David Anthony, after a 6th place finish yesterday, it looks like Aussie Dave in the pits. This one, it looks like a change of position. Second place.
It's been coming. I mean, Cameron was literally running up the back of Tony and Elias in a couple spots, but look at Elias. He just goes right back by. It's got to be so frustrating. But Greg, you got to close that off, and I think when you look at what goes on now, he's going to have the grunt to go by, and now he's going to get swallowed up by Josh Herrin as well.
Gerloff is absolutely ripping. Gerloff last time by did a 24.7. He does it again with his fastest lap at a 24.6. So Gerloff is being mechanical right now with his lap time.
Well, he just got such a great launch, and now he's putting these laps together. 24.5 that time as he goes through. Here's a little bit of look on board from Josh Herrin's point of view as they go down into turn 2. And you're going to see Cameron Beaubier just slide up underneath, but Josh Herrin's able to square that turn up, Greg, and beat him to turn 3.
Yeah, that was being able to get that thing up on the meat of the tire and apply that throttle. So Herrin, number 2, Yoshimura Suzuki, still continues to lead the way. Garrett Gerloff just did the fastest lap of the race, a 124.5, taking another half a second out of Tony Elias. Can Garrett Gerloff continue this torrid pace?
Do anything down in turn 2. 24.9 that time for Gerloff, so still staying good. Tony Elias goes wide.
So Tony with a mistake in turn number 2, too deep in there, opens the door. His teammate slides on by.
He's got a little bit of movement out of that bike out of turn 4, and that's going to allow Beaubier to have a shot at him now. And Beaubier does. Gets up underneath him going into turn 5.
Strike back again.
There you go. Cameron Beaubier is going to go straight to the apex. Now we're going to see if that Yamaha can get out of that corner the best it can. Look, he controlled that. Now if he moves over to the left, that's what I'd like. Yosh bike just goes right by him, and he's going to have another one that's going to try to do the same thing. I mean, yeah, it's a hard fight for Cameron Beaubier. He's going to take a shot down into turn 2, though, now, Greg. Let's see if he can keep it.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's just good bike control. Tony's trying to do something. Let's see. Josh Herrin squares it up again. He's going to go right across the front. Cameron's going to try to do it in turn 3. Let's see if Herrin squares him up and goes back to 4-4. He's
back
trying.
and forth they go. Cameron Beaubier and Josh Herrin. Wow, it looked like they were going to touch there for a moment. So Herrin has the best of them for the moment.
This is a big movement. Here you go. This is him going up over the top of the hill. The front wheel comes off the ground. That's going to be just a little bit of like a, hey, I'm bleeding, I'm okay, everything's okay. You can see it.
Now what's Beaubier going to do? Try to slam the door? He's got to park Josh Herrin and disrupt his drive, but Herrin gets a good one.
Going to have to try to cut it back up underneath Herrin as they come up over 1. He's going to try to take a shot down into turn 2.
Here comes Beaubier on the brake lever. Sideways goes his R1.
And that's what he had to do. This is what he has to do. Now he's going to have 2 corners where he can try to clear off and chase after Tony Elias through turn 3 and 4. He's going to go up there a completely different guy. Oh, Tony's in deep into the corkscrew.
Oh, can he hold on to it?
Still manages to figure out how to get it turned. Cameron Beaubier's going to turn it back up underneath him as they come down into Rainy corner.
That was smart by Beaubier. He didn't rush the issue, Jason. It looked like when he saw Tony make that mistake that he just said, let me give it a moment here, see how it unfolds, and then he started to squeeze the throttle on.
Yep, and they drive off, and Tony's going to try to go up underneath him in turn 1.
Oh, there's some lap traffic there, too. Tony has a nice look over his shoulder. He's in a little deep into 2.
It was almost like Tony went over the green at the top of the hill and was wanting to let Cameron back by or something. It was really weird. He's going to go straight to the apex of 3. As he does.
Oh, Cameron's got nowhere to go. He tries to square it up one more time. But this guy, from pole position to his very first EBC Brakes Superbike victory, wheel in the air, Garrett Gerloff will take the win at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. Josh Herrin will bring it home in 4th. But how about
So cool.
the elated Garrett Gerloff? Went to MotoGP in Germany just, a couple of weeks ago? Went there to tell people, hey, I'm interested in coming to this series. I want to come to Europe. I want to race. Met a lot of people. Reminded them that he's here to go racing. Handed out some business cards. There he is. Garrett Gerloff in his second year on a Superbike after a well-deserved Supersport Championship in 2017 earned the right to be on the Monster Energy Yamalube Yamaha factory racing machine after the exit of Josh Hayes on that team. It has been a learning curve. He took the first year to figure this motorcycle out, his crew working hard with him, and we all knew in off-season testing that Garrett Gerloff had the speed to win. It was a question of when is he going to put the race together and do it the way he wants to do it. And today is that day.